Hello people, welcome to Chef Gabby GA channel. Today we are going to learn how to cook Ghana special waakye. I know you're going to like this recipe. Come, let's do it together. Yalla!
Before I take you through all the ingredients we are going to use for our waakye, I will take 2 cups of the black eye bean or white beans as we popularly call it in Ghana. Soak it. This is Sunday morning. I'm going to church. When I come back from church, then I will come and cook it. So what I'm going to do now is I will wash the beans twice, and whatever fruit on top of the water, I will discard it. So I'll wash it twice, then the third one I will use that water to soak it. When I come back from church, I will discard the third water, use fresh water to cook our beans. There are 5 main reasons why we soak beans, and I will give you 3 now. Whenever I'm going to do another video about beans, I will give you the other 2, because I always want my video to be short so that people can get input of whatever I want to put it out. So 1, when you soak beans, the compound that creates gas when you eat beans will be removed from the beans. So whenever you eat gobe, bean stew or any other beans, and you flatulate or you give out a lot of gas, just soak your beans for minimum 6 hours or overnight. Cook it, and I tell you, you will never give out any gas. So that's one important thing. 2, it reduces the number of time or the amount of time you are going to use to cook your beans, because let's say if you use 45 minutes to cook the beans, because you soak it, it will take just about 20 minutes for your beans to be cooked. 3, you soak beans before you cook it. There are compounds that bind some of the nutrients together, let's say iron and protein, and if you cook it without soaking it first, those compounds will not break down and your body cannot absorb all the nutrients at a go. But when you soak it for a longer time, all the compounds will break down and your body will be able to absorb all the nutrients in the beans. So these are the 3 main important why you should soak your beans. These are the ingredients we are going to use for the waakye. The black eye bean or the white beans, 2 cups, 4 cups of rice, 4 sprigs of waakye leaves or sorghum leaves, baking powder, salt to taste, and dark soy sauce. These are all the ingredients we are going to use. After church, the beans is soaked for more than 6 hours. I will cook it under very high heat, and for now I will add only the sorghum leaves, and when it starts boiling, I will add the baking soda. And the baking soda does 2 things. 1, it helps the beans to cook more faster, and also helps to get the red color from the waakye leaves into the water. These are the 2 main reasons why we add the baking soda. And you don't have to add too much. Just half teaspoon is enough for this, because if you add too much, your waakye will be dry after cooking. I like adding the baking soda at the boiling point, because you will see the quick reaction when you add it. You can see how the color has turned red now. Dear friend, once your beans is about 80% cooked, remove the waakye leaves and then check it. You can check it by using your thumb. When it doesn't mash through or doesn't mash easily, you can see that it's about 75-80% cooked. Then it is ready for you to add your rice, and the water level should be just at the top of the rice. You don't have to add too much water, because the beans is full of water. But if you cook it and the rice is still hard, you can always add a little bit more water. Don't put too much water as soon as you add the rice, else your waakye will be like rice and beans pudding. Add salt to taste at this stage. Never start cooking your beans with salt, as you cook it for about 24 hours and still your beans will never be soft. So stir it evenly, cover it under low heat and cook it till the beans and the rice are both tender. And if you cook it and you think you still need to adjust the water, you can always sprinkle some water on it. And if it come out soft and nice, then bingo, you are good to go. So from here, I'll cover it, cook it under very low heat for about 10 to 15 minutes. Dear friend, about 12 minutes now. I want to check the hardness or how well the waakye is cooked. And you can see it is still moist. Though I can feel without tasting it, the rice is still hard, but we have a lot of moisture inside. So I will not add any more water. I will just stir it to make sure it doesn't burn under. Then cook it for about 10 minutes more. Friend, the waakye is ready. Kumasi for friend a waakye. We have wele, and also Kumasi for friend kahuru. Ewa nchinam kakra wo ho, kosua kakra wo ho, shito kakra, tomato sauce kakra, gari kakra, gari ayamfa oil na yeye. Ye the tomato sauce into musa e chako tse ro me street mu no. We oil kakra bi. We are protecting our health. And tbsp is ready. You can see any. Now I use because you can see this is the best waakye you can make at home.